Hey guys, Fog here and welcome to another FIFA 21 player review, and today guys, I'm going to be from the 84 rated Showdown Sbc Malen. EA did release their second Showdown matchup between PSV and Ajax. You can also go ahead and complete the Kleber SBC from Ajax. If Ajax is to win, Kleber goes up to an 87, and if PSV win, Malen goes up to an 86. And I went ahead and did the Malen SBC. 3 games played with him, 1 goal scored and 1 assist. He does have 4-star skill moves as well as 3-star weak thoughts. Has some nice in-game stats, at the same time has some stats that do leave me a little bit concerned, I won't lie to you. But yeah, I mean, the likes of his 95 sprint speed, his 88 finishing, his 87 dribbling are all very nice. He did also have the finisher chems that apply to him. And then finally, the player traits, the AI trait, the technical dribbler, and then also the flair and outside foot shots trait as well. And I did do earlier on today, and the video, by the time that this review comes out, the other video earlier on would already be up there, of me having like the first kind of glance at this SBC and seeing seeing if both cards are kind of worth going for. And both of them literally have the exact same requirements to their SBCs, but Kleber from Ajax is fantastic value for money because already at an 85 rated, in my opinion, he's one of the best right backs in the game. Look at the stats, absolutely phenomenal. And with the chance of getting upgrades as well, and Ajax are favourites for that game. I know PSV have been doing pretty decent as of late, but Ajax are the favourites to win that game, or to at least get a draw. Of course, if Ajax win, 2+ upgrade for Kleber, nothing for Malen. If it's PSV winning, Malen gets a 2+ upgrade, and if it's a draw, both of them would receive a 1+ upgrade. And for me, with this Malen card in general, just a bit underwhelming, if I'm totally honest. You might be thinking, well, why have you gone with the Malen SBC? The reason is I wanted another attacking super sub for my team, not to ever have him as a starting 11 player, because he's very hard to fit into, hard to fit into a team. But just to have him on the bench to be able to bring on as like a fresh pair of legs, if needing another goal or whatever. And just using him, yeah, he was a bit underwhelming for me. There are nice parts to him, and we'll talk about the nice parts. I did think his pace was fantastic, to be fair. 95 overall pace, 94 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. He is very, very quick. And there were quite a few times where he'd be able to get into one-on-one opportunities. And to be fair, the very first minute of the first game that I used him with, he scored a goal. He went through, he just burst through the opposition defence, went through, scored a very, very nice goal. And I thought this was going to be a fantastic card. And then from there, it just massively declined. And then following on from that, he got me 1 more assist and no more goals. It was 2 goal contributions in the 3 games. I suppose in Division 2, that's not the worst return in the world. But, it's not ideal at the same time. And I do think the finisher cams, that if you are going to complete this SBC, is the best one to go for, because it gets that shot power from a very average 82 up to a very solid 92. It gets his finishing up to 99, his agility up to 98, his dribbling to 99 as well. And I do want to talk about his dribbling, because I do think his dribbling is very, very good. Of course, having 79 composure doesn't help him in front of goal, and having 3-star weak foot as well. I think those two kind of lacking there a little bit, wasn't ideal. But the rest of it, actually, he does feel relatively smooth on the ball. He's not, he doesn't feel clunky or anything like that. So, and having 4-star skill moves as well is obviously very good. So there were nice parts to him, but is he value for money as an 84 rated? No, but at the same time, you do have to take into account that this card could go up to an 86 rated if PSV are to win. Now, they're certainly not favourites for this match, but they have the potential to still get something out of the game. Of course, if it's a draw, Malen goes to an 85, gets a minor boost, but if it goes up and gets that win, gets a big 2 overall plus boost. Now, if PSV were to win this game, does this SBC become fantastic value for money? Even then, I still don't think so. It certainly becomes better value for money because you're getting an upgraded card with even better stats. And of course, an upgraded 86 Malen does become a lot more usable. And there are obviously plenty of other good reasons to be able to use him, to go and do milestone objectives, to go and do just regular seasons objectives, to go and do icon swap tokens, to go and do those now, and obviously into further icon swaps later on in the game cycle. But on the whole, if someone was to ask me the question, which one's better value for money doing, it's got to be Kleber, 100%, because that's a card as a right back that if you can get him onto even just 7 or 8 chemistry, he'd be fantastic. I honestly look at him and I look at his stats and I just see no areas for concern already without receiving any upgrades. You look at Malen, and this Malen card needs upgrades. For this card to become decent value for money, they need to win this match. And you can't do the SBC after the game's been played. You've got to do the SBC before the match has been played. So it is a gamble. It's more of a gamble doing the Malen card than the Kleber one. And so, yeah, on the whole, personally, I don't think you'd be missing out too. Even if this card was to get the upgrade, I still don't think you'd be missing out too much on this SBC. So would I recommend doing him? No. After what I only had to pay 20,000 coins to do him. I had other stuff in the club, but no, I personally wouldn't do him. I would fully recommend doing the Kleber SBC out the two of them. I think he's absolutely fantastic. Looking at his stats and stuff like that, you know, he's going to be absolutely brilliant, and I think it is likely that Ajax will probably go on to win that game. Who knows, maybe PSV can get something from it, but on the whole, would I recommend doing Malen? Short answer is just no, I personally wouldn't. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.